Well, hello, friends. Welcome to 7Kevins, Monday, June 10. Comments. Where are we at? We're rocking and rolling. Look at you guys. Hot dog. Sorry for the past couple weeks. It's been a lot of horse shit. As I look out, I wonder if you guys can see it. It's a dangerous thing to do with all my cords. You have to see outside my window, though. There's all the stuff outside my window. This is going to be a risk this early. Yeah, you find out that you guys can't see out the window on the webcam. That was stupid to even try it. You're taking a video beforehand. I was distracted by all the wood. A lot of hardwood out there. Power telephone pole out there. Crazy. My fence is gone. Insurance claims. Real adult shit, man. But today, 7 things. Didn't stab anyone in the back. And some sounders here for our topics. Just got to make sure the Adobe's rocking and rolling. We're going to have... I got some stuff I'm really excited to do today. I got some stuff I'm like, are y'all ready? So, without further ado, let's get this thing going. You'll probably want to start out. We usually start out with sports because it's light. Sports is light. Sports is the thing that really doesn't mean that much. So I guess we could do that. We'll start out with sports. All right, I'm fine with that.
Reach down and grab a couple of plump tomatoes. It's time for sports catch-up. Catch-up on sports catch-up. Catch-up on sports.
Catch-up. Obviously, we did a Mavs post-game show last night. If you missed it, check it out. We had a little fun with that. People jumping in and out and just kind of going through the Mavs loss together. Mavs down 2-0. We don't need to do Mavs here because we did it last night on the post-game show. Wednesday night after game 3, we will have another one. So that's going to happen Wednesday night. Y'all jump in if you want to. Wednesday night, cool stuff. Also got a couple new games to work through. I don't know if we'll do it this week, maybe next week. One more fun. But insanity. And probably a lot of stuff that doesn't work, but still be fun. All right. Rangers play the Dodgers tonight. It's a 9:00 thing. The Rangers have this weird thing where they play bad, good. The offense wakes up, and then they get a day off and don't get a chance to get hot. So, Rangers, Dodgers tonight. Late night week for the Rangers. A lot of 9s. Let's go to what I've been kind of holding on for a while. I know you all might have seen this. Let's share the screen here. It's U.S. Open week. I love golf. So don't tune it out if you don't love golf. I just want to tell you all about this interview. There was a interview. This is a while back. There was an interview at this like charity golf tournament, and this lady definitely thought that this was Vince Young of the Longhorns, and it's definitely not Vince Young. Vince Young playing this. Is that working? Okay, why wasn't that playing to y'all?
This week he is down with Bourne.
6 seasons in the NFL, arguably one of the best NCAA quarterbacks of all time in Texas. Picked up golf about 4 years ago. What's the biggest shift you made going from the ultimate team sport to now the ultimate individual sport?
Now, I apologize. You have the wrong person. I'm Everett Sands over Citadel, which I'm a football coach. But the thing is, the great thing about golf is that I'm not only competing against myself, but I'm competing against everybody else.
This is your first pro-am ever played, and what's the best part of being out here?
Well, being out here is a great thing, and have an opportunity to play with some professional golfers is a intimidating thing, but also a great thing.
Good luck this weekend.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Vince Young playing this week.
Okay,
He's down with Bourne.
For those of you who didn't fully get that, charity golf tournament, she thinks, and she's told them in the booth, hey, we've got Vince Young. And what she really has is just like a local high school coach. So we do it one more time because his response is so good, and she's kind of just going along with it.
Played 6 seasons in the NFL, arguably one of the best NCAA quarterbacks of all time at Texas. Picked up golf about 4 years ago. What's the biggest shift you made going from the ultimate team sport to now the ultimate individual sport?
Now, I apologize. You have the wrong person. I'm Everett Sands over Citadel, so which I'm a football coach. But the thing is, the great thing about golf is I'm not only competing against myself, but I'm competing against everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
This is your first pro-am ever played, and what's the best part of being out here?
Well, being out here is a great thing, and have an opportunity to play with some professionals.
Being out here is a great thing. Gosh, love that. She had no idea that wasn't Vince Young. He definitely. I apologize. There's your sports for today. Next on the list of things, I showed you the Bulls last night. If you guys missed the post-game show last night, it got weird. We did the Bull story, and it was a fun time. The next one that we have is local. I think I have a local sounder, don't I? Yeah, I got a local sounder. Ready? Here you go. No, I think this is the wrong one. This is the national news sounder.
USA! 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 USA!
I forgot we're doing national news. I didn't forget. It's just I got to make a local sounder. National news. Dun, dun, dun. Guys, you know that I am big on this Boeing stuff. Been kind of tracking this for a good while now. Warning, we got more whistleblowers. Now, there was 2 whistleblowers in the last year. There's 2 more that are determined to tell the truth about the dangerous practices over at Boeing. All right. Now they're going to talk. One of them is Roy Irvin. Like Roy Irvin. Sounds like a real mensch. And then you have the other guy is Santiago Paredes. And they're the 2 new whistleblowers that we should keep an eye on because they could die because they're talking. They say 18 others are going to talk soon as well. Okay. Now, when you start looking into what they're saying and why, these are not disgruntled employees. These are guys who are like these are not like former employees who are just, well, one of them is, but it's different. The other 2 guys out there were gone, and some people could say they were disgruntled. If you don't know, one guy was found shot dead in his truck in a hotel parking lot in Charleston, South Carolina. Another guy died of a mysterious illness. So Roy Irvin from 2011 to 2017 was a quality investigator at Boeing. He was tasked with overseeing the Dreamliner planes. And he said he pushed back every day at serious safety issues that he found on planes. And he often got himself in hot water with management because they're like, hey, man, we're tired of you bitching every day about what you're seeing. And he's like, I'm just trying to keep the people safe. He said missing safety devices on hardware or untightened hardware means that you're not going to be able to control the plane. If those fail, the safety device can be on there, but if the fastener is not secured correctly, it's going to fall off and you're not going to be able to control the plane. He said he worked with the original whistleblower, John Barnett, the guy who was found dead in his truck in a hotel parking lot in Charleston, found with a pistol in his hand, but it sure does feel like he was handed. I don't know if I'd say that, but it's the easiest thing to do, right? We've seen this on TV forever. Put the gun in the hand of the guy. It looks like he did it. Irvin said he's not a conspiracy theorist, but he talked to Barnett about a week before he passed away. He said, quote, I'm not going to say I don't believe it was a suicide, but it really doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. And you can quote me on that. There are other whistleblowers coming forward soon, too. Most of them current employees, not disgruntled former employees. In many cases, they love the company. It's not about bringing down the company. They just want to get the company back on track. Santiago Paredes Said he was not afraid about speaking out despite all the conspiracy theories, but he said, quote, "I'm always looking behind my mirror to make sure nobody's car is following me." These are guys who think they're going to be killed by Boeing higher ups. Jesus. They're going through a whole debate about like, are we going to release a new plane? This is nuts. Man, he's got a good point. The same greed that built this country is now killing this country. I agree. It's greed. Now, if you thought in 7Kevins, it's all just going to be a light song and dance today. We're just going to do a dog and pony show and fluff here and fluff there. I'm back. And I'm ready to get serious. You guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Fooled me once. Shame on you. It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
Oh, God love you. What am I talking about?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal.
I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Now watch this drive.
Hell yeah. If that don't make you want to go win for America, I don't know what does. I ripped it down the fairway. All right. I will be very, 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 very honest. I did not really think I was going to care about the Hunter Biden trial. And then I read some details. Oh, boy. Facts, too. This is not like weird, like, it's not alt facts. It's a real deal. So at the trial last week, it's obviously it's a gun-related charge, but he had two of his former romantic partners, including his ex-wife, Kathleen Bill, took the witness stand and described Hunter Biden's years of abusing crack cocaine. If you don't know, prosecutors say he lied about his drug addiction on the gun purchase on the federal gun purchasing form, and then illegally possessed the gun for about 2 weeks. Hallie Biden is the widow of his deceased brother, Bo, and she testified as well because Hunter got involved with her after his brother died. I mean, these things do tell you. These things do tell you, like, okay, Hunter Biden might be a little off as he was porking his dead brother's wife. But, you know, I said ex-wife when you die. It's still wife, right? Either way. So she testified too. That's not the highlight. His ex, Kathleen Buell, who was married to him from 93 to 2017. So, God, they were married for 24 years. They have 3 daughters together. It just sucked for the kids, this story does. I will admit. She said she learned he was using crack when she found a crack pipe in their home on July 3rd, 2015. She said his behavior changed. He was angry and short-tempered, acting in ways he hadn't when he was sober. She said from 2015 to 2019, she would check his car for crack cocaine because he would let their daughters use his car. She said she found drugs or drug paraphernalia at least a dozen times. But this is where it gets good, and it's the only reason we're doing this. The next witness was Zoe Keston, Kestan. That sounds like Keston, doesn't it? A former romantic partner of old Hunter Biden. She testified that she met him in 2017 when she worked at a Manhattan strip club. He booked her and another woman for a private dance. Hunter Biden then played the music of indie folk band Fleet Foxes on his phone. and he smoked something that she assumed was crack. It's not a lap dance band. I'm just saying. Of all the lap dance bands, Fleet Fox is never near the top. Holy shit. I don't even know what Fleet Fox's song you would play. I think you'd White Winter Hymnal, maybe. I don't even know. He should have had some BBL Drizzy. Damn. This is what you would expect if someone were going to be getting a lap dance. On crack. Meanwhile, he was playing the Fleet Foxes. That had to be the saddest lap dance of all time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the Fleet Foxes. Strip Mall Steve knows what I'm talking about. Get a little Fleet Fox lap dance. No judgment. I said it's hard to even identify the song. You know what? Andrew's got a good point, too. I bet their Spotify listens have jumped. Okay, so everyone's assignment today is go listen to that first Fleet Foxes record, which is great. Hey, you ain't going to get any argument from me. That Fleet Foxes, that first record is good. But you got to be in the mood. And high on crack at a strip club is not the mood. At least for me. 2008 is that record. Oh my God. You know what? Ragged Wood is the name of one of their songs. So maybe that was what we were going with. Oh, fantastic. Was their second album good? Not really. I don't think it was. I just kind of think that first album was great. Either way, that's my politics story of the day. I loved it when I read it. I was like, holy shit, this guy is a train wreck. The crack is on its own. The Fleet Fox is off your phone while getting a lap dance. He's like, I'm in the mood for what I want to hear. We're playing this off my phone over Cherry Pie, which was blasting throughout. It's incredible. Give Strip Mall Steve, shout out to him. Birthday yesterday, 6'9". Give him a follow, Strip Mall Steve. It's youtube.com/@StripMallSteve. The breaking news hit that we all needed Saturday night. He had it covered. And that's what an unremarkable news hound does. Follow the man, just like you follow God. Let's see what's next here. Politics. We're done with politics. I'll take that off. I know it made a lot of people uncomfortable doing politics. Okay, I know it did. Let's go to movies, do I have a sounder for movies yet? Let's see if I have a sounder for movies. I can't remember if I did a movie center. Yeah, I did.
My favorite thing about the movie is like it feels like a movie. Go to the theater, film, movie. You know, you kind of the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen. I think.
Thank you, Harry. Glenn Powell. You guys know who Glenn Powell is? If you don't know who Glenn Powell is, he is a rising star who you will see in everything moving forward. He was in the movie with Sydney Sweeney, the rom-com. He was in a movie that just dropped on Netflix this week called Hitman. He was in the new Top Gun movie. And he's also about to be in Twisters. And he's doing a podcast called Therapussy. And here is what he said.
You want to hear a crazy story?
Yes, please.
My little sister was friends with a girl who went on a date with a guy. They're hanging out. He's super charming. I got to get all my facts on the story. I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to let my sister fact check it.
Okay.
I hope I'm telling it correctly. She goes back to his apartment that night, and he's like, hey, can I give you a massage? And then as she just started getting like weird vibes. She's like, something feels off. He's like, can I give you a massage? And she's like, sure. So she starts massaging her shoulders. She's kind of just feeling like everything's just feeling odd. And she's like, I got to get out of here. And he gets a little weird. Like, no, please don't leave. Sorry. Like, I'm weird, whatever it is. She leaves. Her skin starts itching like crazy the next day. She goes to the doctor and he does a test on her skin. It turns out that it's like a black market lotion that breaks down skin for human consumption. This man was rubbing lotion on her body to eat her. So the doctor's like, you got to give me this person's address and you should call the police. They go to this guy's house and he had several girls' bodies in the house.
This is your sister?
No, not my sister. It's like her friend.
Okay. Now, obviously a wild story. I mean, a crazy story. I'll show you that video for it. But man, this is an absolute lie. Because of what Manny's saying right now, my initial reaction to it. How was that not a national story? It would have been. A lot of outlets are going through and going, okay, well, why is this a bigger deal? And they're like, oh, reporting it. Now, look, it's hard. We're in a media environment where, you know, you can make up a lot of stuff right now. But I looked up as many of these as I could find online, and this is what you'll see. I'll show you mine. I'll pull this up right now just so I can show y'all, because I went through a lot of the stuff. Is Glenn Powell's cannibal story about his sister's friend real? Glenn Powell's wild cannibal story is going viral. They should have checked Snopes before he told it. Now, I checked Snopes. Glenn Powell is getting shoved down our throats for sure. Look, I want to pull for Glenn Powell. He's going to be in Twisters. He is Bill Paxton too, if he wants to be. It's right there for him. But you just can't go on there and lie. Not in this day and age. So here's the thing. Is this story real? There's one fact check website that is kind of seen as the best. Although, Jesus, where are we now in the world? I don't know. But it's called Snopes. And Snopes does not think it's real. They think he just might have heard the story growing up and then told it. So I could go off that, I guess. We would know. We would absolutely know what's happening. Here is what Snopes says about the story. I want to show y'all, so I'm not just having full proof here. It is wild, but we would have known. May 8th, 2001, romantic encounter with a necrophiliac. A girl's unusual medical condition supposedly led to the discovery that the boy she'd been intimate with had been having sex with corpses. In June 10, the Malta Independent reported on a gruesome tale which had recently been sweeping that island. The story's been doing the rounds all over the island the past weekend. Many believed it. When pressed, all I can say is that they knew someone who knew someone who knew the girl, which is exactly what Glenn Powell just did. Media reports about sexual intercourse with corpses in the mortuary were denied and condemned by hospital management. So what happened here is this is a story that got around. Could it have happened? Absolutely. Did it happen to his sister's friend? It did not, Glenn Powell. It did not. Doesn't mean I won't go see Twisters. I will see Twisters. We will all go see Twisters. Here's your movie news of the day. Everyone feeling good and creeped out now? What is that? So we did sports, we did movies, we did politics, we did national. Local news. You guys knew the storm was really bad. Encore calling it among the worst in its history. The Dallas City Council member has called for investigation into delayed power restoration. Eek! Over 650,000 people without power in North Texas, including me. I got neighbors are chopping down trees right now. I got telephone pole and trees right here out front because the city's allegedly going to come get it when they get time. They're saying this is the worst storm in its 112-year history in terms of outages. How are 650,000 customers without power in North Texas? It's a little different than the winter storm. I did not know it was that big. Now, people died in the winter storm. I think that clearly gets, worse treatment. But it's interesting to see Encore say that. Maybe they're just covering their ass for how many outages that there were. Like, that's a smart play. Look, it was the worst storm that we've ever had. That's why we sucked so bad. Maybe. I also don't think it's Encore's fault that we're on a separate grid than everyone else. Encore spokesman Greg Cruz, brother of Tom, told Channel 8, from an outage perspective, it's the second worst storm in 112-year history and the top damaging storm to ever hit Dallas County. Damn. Hope all y'all are safe and all your crap's fine. That is... He also said, they had 11,000 employees and contractors working around the clock to restore power. That is, to me, though, if I look at that plus the winter storm of 2020, was it February 2021? Those are two big-time natural disasters that caused... I actually didn't lose power in the winter storm, so I guess I can't bitch. Two big-time natural disasters, though, and I'm telling you, we're going to do it one day. We're going to do 30 minutes on climate change. But I want to get my ducks in a row. We're not going to do some Glenn Powell shit and make some stuff up. But we're going to do it. That's twice in a span of about 4 years that we've had huge things that are caused multiple, and in some sources, in some cases, a week-long power outage. And I think too many people are acting like it's normal. We don't live near the coast. We're about as middle America as you can get, if we're being real. More on that when I'm ready. That's fifth Kevin. Try to make these 30 minutes. For the sake of God. Who's next? We did politics. Of course we did politics. Oh my God, lifestyle. We're going to end the lifestyle. God, lifestyle story. Huge lifestyle story. You guys are probably seeing this. You guys know anything about rodent men? New trend here. Hype. Where did the hype over hot rodent men come from? It's a new compliment that women are giving men. And I'll tell you, do these guys look like rodents? I'm going to pull up a pic. You guys can tell me what you think. I mean, yeah, I'm getting like a Ratatouille vibe, and you can see it. You can see where it would be like these guys could all pass as Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Maybe he would be the brain. My time has come. The story is saying that women are now basically calling unconventionally attractive men hot rodent men. So get ready for that trend. Now, online, I did see that somebody was like, well, why are they always white guys? Some of the names you're seeing thrown around here is Timothy Chalamet, Jeremy Allen White, who I just showed you, Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan, again, the guy who licked the drain in Saltburn. He's dating Sabrina Carpenter, so good for him. Mike Faced, Josh O'Connor, Matty Healy of 1975. Boy, he is a rodent, man. I tell you what, I see it. Matty Healy's Taylor's ex. You guys know who Taylor is, right? Boy, he is a rodent guy. This is more accurate than I thought. I read the story and I thought it was just mean, and now I'm kind of starting to see it. That's rodent man. Look at him. I'm a road it. I'm a road it, man. You can see it. Okay, that's weird. There's something to this now. I was ready to dismiss it. Unconventionally hot men. The idea gained traction after the April release of Challengers, the movie no one really watched that had a love triangle with Zendaya as the tennis star. Man. Okay, so here's a funny thing that started going. People are like, here's a tweet. It's the guys from Challengers. I didn't see the movie. It didn't sound like anyone did. Here's the guys from Challengers. Oh, no. Just another thing to contend with out there, guys. Rodent men. Knew we'd have a weird one today. This is a weird one. I'll keep you up to date on all the rodent men news moving forward. Final story. This will be number 7. I've so this is an old one, but I've been sitting on this, and I like the video component of this, so bear with me here. Because this is gonna world news. Hold on. Damn. I'm freaking out. I actually wanted to do this 2 weeks ago, but things happen. Let me play my world news intro because I made an intro for world news. I just gotta find it here. I have too many songs I made. All right, here you go. Ready? World news. It's time for world news. World news. It's time for world news. That's good, right? It's fine. All right. This is you guys have probably seen this, but if you haven't, we'll share the screen. Sorry. This one is another video element to it. I should show you. Here we go. Lake Como champagne spray man wedding. All right. Watch and see what happens.
Look out for the cake!
Okay. A lot going on there, clearly. Okay, from the last story. That's funny. Clearly, douchebag move to spray her. I also think the guy was just excited. I don't think he was trying to ruin her. And guess what? Guys don't think about wedding dresses the same way you do. Yes, it sounds like I'm defending the guy. The guy probably sucks. All right, let's be real. But the girls are the real villains in this one. Oh, the girls off camera. No, spray him. Get him back. This is not revenge. Nothing. He wasn't trying to do something harmful. He understands that she's way hotter than him. He knows that. Again, probably wouldn't get along with this guy. But the girls off camera thinking that some sort of revenge is the play here. I always thought that was weird.
Look out for the cake!
An idiot move from him. To do that, stupid. And then just spray her is terrible. Look, clearly the ultimate sin. He did it. But I don't think he meant to. He wasn't trying to kill her. If he was trying to kill her, he would have pushed her off the thing. Yeah, he wasn't trying to shoot her eye out. And these gals off stage. He's checking on her. Are you okay? And she's looking at her friends like, this asshole did this to me. I think that's what she's doing. Okay, spray Cole, and then here comes the other birds. Spray him! Spray him! That's fine if you want to spray him. That's fine. But they were acting like he was trying to kill her. Get him back. He wasn't trying to do anything harmful in the first place. He was just an excited idiot. There's no revenge needed. I give it 2 weeks. Bad move by him. Asshole move, for sure. Guy getting excited. Hey. We all know that. But get him back. Eye for an eye. If that's the world you want, I'm not ready for that. Not me. Get him back. I guess, get him back. He just got excited. And you know what? There should be professional champagne people. It shouldn't be in the hands of the bride and the groom who are going through an emotional time. I would assume. Steve, I need you to explain Hammurabi Code. What's the Hammurabi Code? Should I know this? Oh, is that where eye for an eye came from? Explain. You guys break up after summer. Don't want to move when it's hot. They break up in the fall when he's watching football for 10 hours every Sunday. Her friends are like, get him back! Unplug his Wi-Fi! Eye for an eye, yeah. Revenge? I don't think he meant to do something bad. I just think he's a fucking idiot. We're cavemen. Not defending it. We need to get better at that stuff. Also, I just got married. Someone else popped the champagne. I don't need to do it. I don't know. God, why end on a downer, didn't we? I knew I shouldn't have been saving that. I should have just got rid of it. I had it in my little stack, and I was like, this will be a good one for world news. I really just wanted to play my world news song. Let's see here. All right, that's the end of world news. World news. World news. World news. World news. All right. Thank you, everyone. That's enough. No, I didn't just get married. I was speaking as the guy for a minute. Yeah, I didn't just get married. Thank you. That has not happened. That hasn't happened. It will happen. And, probably soon. But I'm not married yet. And if that champagne scenario comes up to me, I'm not going to do what he did. But I would also like to think that if I did, her friends wouldn't be like, kill him! Kill him! I don't know how this works, but I'm going to let Manny do it. I'm going to do what Manny said. Smash the like, follow the shit, trust your gut. Follow Steve, too. Strip Mall Steve. Follow the gang. You guys know the gang. Follow the gang. I will see y'all tomorrow at noon. Okay. I've had some scheduling things come up today, but we will do it tomorrow at noon. Unless I want to do Kevin at 11. No, I don't. Tomorrow at noon. We're good. Tomorrow at noon, we'll make it happen. 3 to 6 on the radio side. 3:10. But 3 to 6 on the radio side. Be back tomorrow, noon. And also stick around in case something comes up. I got new shit I'm going to try out. New games and stuff like that. Got Jackbox night coming up soon as well. All right. Thank y'all so much. And I will see y'all next time. Bye. Let's get to 41 for Dirk.